Theme song. Just towards the end of autumn, our colony is hard at work. Some of them suffering from the cold, apparently. I think he's going to be fine. We've really got to get going on some more clothing and stuff like that, especially now that we have this beautiful space. Or wait, hang on. This beautiful space here. So we've definitely set some orders in here for at least dismantling of the items. That's going to help us. But let's do like some winter clothes. And like make 2 and 2 of those just to kind of give our main crafter some experience. That's the main thing to do. Oh, let's check in on Sigmund here having some prayers. I don't know if this is a new update. I think this is... Wait, what are we doing here? I think this is like a piece that's missing. Yeah, okay, yeah. Let's put that piece of... hard to see. Okay, let's put that piece of wall back in here. There is, let me show you. There's a little new sound effect. Okay, listen very carefully to the up and down of the ceiling here. I don't think I've heard this before. And you can see this lighting up, which must come from some kind of like like a feedback that they got from the community. Like, I have no idea, if it's working. Like when you're scrolled all the way up at 16 and you're doing little, like you're not seeing anything happen in the game. So maybe that's what people were annoyed about. They were like, I need a visual aid to know if there's a difference being made in my height when I hold down control and scroll. But it's like you can look at the number. So anyway, they've added this little light up effect and that noise, and I don't know, I guess they must have gotten some feedback about it, as have I. Once again, thanks for all of your notes. Not notes, comments. I love your comments. I live for them. They sustain me. So what we need to do here is add another floor here and then mess around just a bit more with our castle rooftop design. And I think what I want to do is the proto, what would you call it? Proto stronghold kind of vibe here. So we're going to bring like a crenellation along the top here and then an internal sort of roof structure as well. So to do that, we just need to build our next floor. This is the interior here. So we know this one is... Oops. No. I don't... Delete. Oh, for heaven's sake. Okay, get that out of here. This one. Delete it. The delete key used to work. I think they've changed that too, maybe. Okay, anyway. Here we are. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All perfectly supported by the bracing above it. Absolutely perfect. You love to see it. Same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's right. You heard it here first. Solid content can count. I'm bummed that the delete key doesn't work. I swear it used to work. But maybe they've done something where they, again, it was some feedback here. I'm not sure why they're getting some feedback that's like, oh, I don't want the delete key to work anymore. And I'm like, okay, fine, I guess. But then for some reason, they're not taking the feedback of like, can I just please see the floor with the walls up like in The Sims? Okay, fine. I'm not complaining. I'm happy to play the game. This is one of my favorite new games that I've discovered. Do we need to talk about that? Is this a golden age for colony simulator games? I think it's something about the AI having become so good lately that, like, it's just a real golden age, I feel, for games, especially these builders. Okay, we do need to continue with this up here, so we're going to need that to be canceled so that they can get up to this floor here, and we'll probably cancel this one as well. So this is that same thing that I do every time, right? Like you build up where those towers are so I can always remember the core structure that I am trying to maintain. And then this is, based on your comments, significantly less like secure than I would normally have done. Normally I'd have so much more bracing, but I'm going with your lovely tutelage on this, and I believe that you won't lead me astray. I believe in you all. This is just, we don't need to do that pinch point there, but I just want it to be a very secure fort. This is going to be a very secure fort for the ages. Maybe a window right above that, Let's see what that looks like. I'm not sure if I'm going to like that. Okay, so once we're up here, I think we're going to delete this roof and kind of build out. I mean, it doesn't look terrible, though, hey? It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. Let's get the rest of this built and at least see what we get up to. I'm going to continue this on sort of blindly. We don't need to do the counting out here just because I think we have a decent idea of what we are building. So let's go here, here, and here. And then I believe bring this tower across. So the thing we want to test today is can we get crenellations around the roof where there's perhaps even a narrow spot where you can walk around the outside of this tower and then put this on the inside, put some roofing and whatnot in on the inside. Is it possible? I'm not 100% sure, but we are going to... okay, we're going to hit K on these roof pieces here. I know we just built them, but hey, that's okay. That's what... Listen, they are laborers. This is their whole lot in life, is to labor on my behalf and build us the castle of our dreams. It is hard... Okay, there we go. Hard to select. So let's get this deconstructed and get those pieces done. We might actually just put that wall back on there. I'm not sure yet. Okay, so let's get up here at least. And let's get this floor filled in so we can at least take a look at what the what this floor is going to look like once it's done. And so we can at least get out onto the roof. That's what we're going to work on today. Hopefully getting a little higher up. And honestly, I'm getting a little impatient. I kind of want to... Oh, for heaven's sake. Unexpected thunder roared crashing through the roof. There was a lot in those few seconds, hey? It was like... pausing on me, auto-saving, and then giving me a warning. I was like, okay, relax. Okay, we do have some unsecured flooring right there. Wait. Oh, that's... Whoa! What is this, the thumbnail here? Look at this thing. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Okay, that's sweet. That was a very extremely fortuitous pause. Look at that business. Okay, see, that's going to cause... Oh, I don't think I've seen that before. That's going to cause some problems. That could kill somebody. All right, so why do we have wounded settlers, first of all? And they're unconscious. It's... Okay, here's the thing. Walt, are you telling me Walt and Alba are unconscious because... they are in bed. So I think it's fine that, like, they're in bed. Freezing. So what kind of temperature are we dealing with in here? What do we have? We've got 1.9 degrees inside. Didn't I have... Oh, they're off. Okay. So let's switch that one back on. Go up to this floor. And what are we dealing with in here? 25 degrees in here. So I wonder if they fixed the... Yeah, so the heat doesn't spread between... Because this is the same room, but normally the heat was, like, just spread between the two of them. So we'll get that brazier back on and get that finished. In the meantime, I had a dream. I had a vision approach me. Once we're done, once we've moved everything into either our basement here or our fort, I think what I'd like to do with this space here is turn it into a cathedral. I think I want to... Oh, heavens. I want to take this down, I think. Yeah, and turn it into a nice stone cathedral right here. And then we could even put some of the religious stuff back in here. I think that would look really cool right here on the outcropping. Oh, my goodness. And then, of course, we got to get into the stone here. I am getting impatient. Like, I want to start doing this stone gatehouse. Although, thanks for your comments. But, yeah, some folks were like, yeah, you just need a wooden gatehouse. Who cares? Your fort is stone. Wood in front, like, it feels good. But at the same time, it'd be nice to have a nice stone gatehouse here and then walls all the way around. Like I said, still want to do the farm area here. So we'll mine all this out and have our little farm area. I'm starting to get impatient. I kind of want to start working on those walls. And maybe getting rid of this window. Oh, you can see it inside. Oh, that's awesome. Unlike Project Hospital where you cannot see inside. That is sweet. Okay, so anyway, there's a lot to get done here. Let's make sure they're doing it. And I'm going to put a door in. Where should I put a door in here? We could put a door in right here to get to, if we want to get outside to our, oh, for heaven's sake, let me get there. Okay, there we go. If we want to get outside onto the crenellations of this roof, let's put a door in here. Let's cancel that one. And why is cancel L and deconstruct K? And why doesn't delete work? Okay, we're over it. We're over it. I got over it. Let's build this, and let's get out onto this roof and see if we can't, what it's going to look like when we finish this roof. Okay, for some reason, I'm getting a lot of, like, people going unconscious warnings. Like, a lot of people are going unconscious. So I do think that we have... and they're going unconscious in beds. So I'm not sure what that is, if that's a bug or something. I dare say it's a bug because it's usually something that I've done wrong. And as you can see here, Walt... Oh, for heaven's sake, this is like, hard to keep track of where everybody is. I thought you could double... Normally you can, like, double-click on somebody, I thought, maybe. Like, let's go to Walt here, and it brings us to Walt. But let's say if we're on a different floor and we double-click, it doesn't bring the floor up to where they are. It just kind of focuses on them. So at any rate, this gentleman is definitely wounded, first of all, because he's freezing, and he's unconscious. The reason this is reading as -40 in the main hall is because our doors aren't finished. We do have 500 iron nuggets here and an order to do some smelting. 0 of 50. Produce iron ingots. Production is... can we move this up, maybe? Increase priority. There we go. Production is at a standstill. Let's get Godwin to... never mind. Okay, Olin is just about finished eating, so there we go. Let's get him... Can we do... It says idle, getting resources... So I'm not really sure. Okay, there we go. So we moved that in priority, and that's getting our iron ingots going, I guess. For some reason, they just, like, nobody felt like doing it. So that's going to get those doors finished, and hopefully we can make it through this very, very cold part of our winter. And then up here, we have our entrance here. So, like, what is this going to look like? Well, let's find out. I think we want to do the Merlins so they're a little bit forward, and that gives us a bit of space where we can kind of, like, walk in front of the wall. So let's go with a limestone block Merlin. I don't know. It's like Merlin. Do you know what I mean? Like the wizard. Anyway, so let's bring that across like so. Can't place it. Okay. It really doesn't want me to do that. That's fine. So what that means is we need to place a floor here. And that's going to allow us to build out like so. Okay, Merlin time, baby. In the meantime, while we do this, how's everybody's week going? Leave in the comments below how your week is going. Sometimes I like to check in with you guys while we're building a castle, okay? All right, so we get this going out here, right? It comes along here. This could be good or bad. You know what I mean? Like, this could be like, meh. I might like it or I might not. I'm torn. Let's rotate. Okay, my view. It doesn't want to let me put that there, so that means I need this one here to help buffer it. But it's not going to let me put that there until I put some floor. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's go along. Should we go out one more? Is that crazy of us to do? Oh, I see what's going on here. This is going to be a problem. I'm going to hate that, aren't I? And by I'm going to, it's a hard I do hate that. Okay, okay. Okay, well, let's see if the design works, and then let's go from there, because I don't want to just get rid of all of this hard work. Okay, let's put in that corner one. I think what I'm doing wrong, and again, this is my first time playing the game, so give me a break. But I think what I'm doing wrong is... we got to move that out, don't we? No, we don't. We can go L, which is cancel now. I don't know, delete used to work, but... Nope. Okay, there. Okay, so I think what we can do now is just bring that along here. And like I was saying, I think the thing I've been doing wrong this whole entire time is not... and let's go straight there like that. Okay, that's interesting. That's not terrible. I think what I've been doing wrong this whole entire time is I have been basically placing a... Oh, we're going to need some bracing here, aren't we? Because we can't put the ceiling there. I've basically been placing everything on one level up. Like this should be too high before we cap it off, maybe off of these doors. So we might actually have to extend this one more, but we're already kind of... This is a 13. I think. What are we, floor? This is floor 12 and a half. So I do think that it's something that we're going to have to deal with in a little bit, unfortunately. But, okay, let's rotate this around. And it's not going to let us, unless we put bracing down here, which may very well be, yeah, upwards of impossible to get some bracing across here. We could get this. Can we get rid of this bracing, maybe? Maybe we don't need this. Let's deconstruct that, and then see if we can't... I think this is too many lengthwise. Wooden beam. Oh, and there's another one in the way. That's why. Okay, all right. So, what can we do here? This view, I tell you, is when there's stuff that you're building in the way. Oh boy, does that ever just tickle your bits. That was a weird thing to say, but what if we get rid of this? Okay, what are we dealing with here on this floor? Come around here. We could put a piece of clay here, a clay wall pillar, and then bring bracing across this way. And then we could move this clay brick brazier. So let's do this. Let's shrink this zone. Let's shrink these three here. That'll shrink everything. That's fine. Okay, and let's deconstruct this fella. Then let's go and build a clay brick wall right here. Bring that up. Put some bracing across here. And there, we can't put bracing, but we also kind of don't need it. Or, oh, you know what? We do need it there anyway. So this is perfect. So we just need to figure out what we've done, well, how to fix this spot here, which we don't really need that bracing. So let's deconstruct that bracing. Then this will come from... Is that the right spot that we need to deconstruct? Yeah, it's going to go to there, to there. Okay, perfect. Okay. So that's going to allow us to finish the floor there. Happy accident. Jorgenborg is unconsciousness. So what that's telling me, and I came back to say that, what that's telling me is that what I need right now is to work on my scheduling. We need to start giving them sleep time, work, anything leisure. Okay, we need to figure this out because right now we have just like massive schedules set up. So let's start messing around with the schedules. And solve that. Okay, so here we can do this. And we can't quite go all the way across there. But we could do something like this. And then this area needs to basically have a door. So let's put a wooden door here. There. Okay. Then, I don't know why I said it like that. Okay. And then we can put this brick wall across like so. What I need is some bracing right there, don't I? Oh, I need some bracing. So bad. And I had bracing there, so that was going to work up until I screwed it up a bit. So the next best thing, I think, is going to be... Let's just make this another platform here. Let's just, like, floor that off. Okay. Yep, that's our best solution at this point. We're going to floor that off. We're even going to put... Let's put a friggin' window right here. Okay, and then let's put a wall there. And that's going to come up a little bit weird. No, I guess we kind of don't want a wall there, do we? Because let's keep with the design going. So let's cross that off. Put our floor back. And fill this guy in. There we are. So we can keep... Once this is filled in, we can decide what we're going to do with the rest of this floor. But mainly I want to make sure that we get some iron made. Which... Did we? Maybe it's not been used yet. I believe we got some iron made, so let's keep that going, please, because I want to get this sealed in and get those people warm again. Okay, folks, so let's get that schedule going, but I thought I would just show you something, a little happy accident that I've discovered. Yes, Bertrand is unconscious. So what I've discovered here is, take a look at this. If you use 2 corner merlins, rather than, obviously we should extend this up another floor before, so like our doors are lower, and we can consider doing that in some other spots, like, I don't know, here or something, wherever else we've done that. But if you use those 2 corner merlins, that actually looks pretty sweet. So I'm like quite stoked with how that turned out. And then we're going to have this roof. I wish you could place roof on top of floor. Because now that we have bracing for it. Okay, auto-saving. Maybe my auto-save is set a little aggressively. Oh, wait, can you? Fascinating. That's very cool. Okay, that's good to know. So I'm going to place that wall there, that roof there, and see how that builds. I'm kind of looking forward to this. I think this is going to look awesome. So we're going to let that continue to build, of course. We have some, looks like we have some missing floor here. But we can now I think we have even more missing floor than before, so that was weird. But hey, at least we know how to fix it, so we're going to put that in place perfectly, supporting that floor below. So we're good to continue working on that, but let's do these schedules. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours of sleep. Let's keep that as is. Let's go 6 hours of sleep. All right, and then in the mornings, I would like them to have... Should we try 3 hours of leisure? Now, what about 2? In the morning, we're going to have 2 hours of leisure, okay? The reason I'm not going to do leisure at night before they go to bed is usually they're going to be coming home from work. Why don't we give them... I don't want to give them more leisure than that, but let's do this. Let's turn this into work, and then the last 3 hours can be anything. How about that? Now, I think we should start doing split shifts. However, that does make it hard to consistently like have everyone awake to like defend the castle. But I think this might be like a decent schedule here. I think we could split shifts, but again, we have enough bedrooms, so maybe everyone can just work together. Although if I want working around the clock happening, then this is something that I should be thinking about. I think for right now, this is fine. They work until 2,300 hours. Oops. Then they have a little bit of anything, or they can anything until 2,300 hours. They're going to sleep, and then as soon as they wake up in the morning, it is time to go. Good reinforced wooden shield is decomposed. Oh, boy. Hopefully this is going to help finish some of these rooms. I need to figure out what's going on with my iron. Iron. We have 50. 500 in stock here. I need those iron nuggets. Okay, Bertrand, what are you up to? You're going to do something. Margaret, you look idle. I'm not sure what you were doing. You've got hypothermia mild, but let's get some prioritized construction going on here. Production, I mean. Thank you. Okay, there we go. We're gonna have to micro this a little bit because I think I've got a lot of stuff for them to do, and of course they're mining, which is making them quite cold out here in the middle of a cold snap in a particularly harsh winter. Godwin has finished the, what do you call it? Reinforced doors. Whoa, sorry for that zoom in. And now we have a nice, strong, whoa. Now we have a nice, strong, great hall here. I do seem to, the temperature is nice too, so that's going to help us with people working inside here. This layer is also part of the great hall, but I do think that this still creates the great hall bleed, like, comes down here, so I'm not really sure if this great hall is actually these 3 floors or not. But another thing that I almost completely forgot to be excited about and freak out about is the new additions here in furniture, the weapons rack, and the shelf. Clean and tidy eliminates ground decay. How great is that? So with some of our, let's see this library, for instance, some of this work we've been doing in here, like let's look at our storage options. Let's put some shelves in here. I'm going to deconstruct this. I'm going to put 3 shelves in front of here. We're going to build all 3 of these. Wait, where did I put them? Okay, weird. So we're going to put those 3 shelves down, and then I think we can probably organize them just like we can in with the stockpiles. So let's see how much we can hold there. It looks like it might be similar to a stockpile, but it might be 3 stacks. So 1, 2, and 3 stacks on top of each other, still holding about 120 or whatever books. I actually don't know how many books it can hold. Not 120, but maybe it maxes out at 10. Let's go take a look underground and see what we're maxing out here. Where's my old library? Here we go. So these seem pretty full. So yeah, 25 per thing. So that's pretty great. So one spot on the ground has gone from holding 25 to, if my theory is correct, these shelves holding 75. So that's that's actually going to be very helpful. And who knows? Maybe there's even more, like this wall bookshelf. I don't know if it actually stores them now, and the weapons rack is going to be so great to set down. In the research area, we might even have some more stuff. I don't know. Let's take a look. Where's our furniture number 2? So here we go. Candle sconces. Oh, very cool. Candelabra. A chest for storing belongings. Are you kidding me? Okay, we got to research furniture too. We got to get some research going back in here again. Now, some folks have asked me in the comments section of YouTube videos, of these ones in particular, why haven't I seen trebuchets yet? I agree. I'm wondering when these trebuchet attacks are going to come because I've been told about them and they are scary as all heck. However, haven't seen them yet. So, I don't know what it is. I'm wondering what's in store for me. I do think it has something to do with the fact that I am stalling my research. And that is a bit cheesy, but it's going to allow me to have this built-in fortress with a fairly decent-sized people. As long as I keep them hunting and stuff, like we can keep working on our bow skills. The other thing I want to do is shout out to the comments. You can actually work on their melee skills by drafting them and having them attack each other. You've got to be careful because they might kill each other, so you got to be careful that they don't actually die. But that's a great way to work on their melee skills if you are not getting attacked often enough. So, like, for us, I'm so good at the game that the attackers never make it past the wall anymore. I mean, they kind of do sometimes, but our archers are absolutely deadly. Just killers. Although, is that door? That door's built. Okay, we're fine. So it's tough for these melee fighters to get any good. So to that end, what we need to do is start having them fight each other to keep skilling up. In the meantime, this tower is looking great. Big fan of this tower. I might start to close, I don't know if we keep it going or if we close it off, but I don't hate it. I don't hate having this expansion here. So we might just keep going with it on the next floors up. So I think really the next thing to do is, again, identify where we're going to need some structures to kind of hold on to the shape. And let's go up one more level, I think. Let's see. If we go up... So this here is 12. So that means we've got 13. One more floor. One more floor. One more floor. So maybe we go up one more. Two more on these. But this time maybe we put a balcony on top or something here. Shoot. Where do I want to put a balcony? If I take these windows away, I could get a balcony there maybe. So maybe we go balcony here, and then I've got 1,700 limestone bricks. So yeah, we got to keep going, I think. We put a balcony there, and then we go up one more. I say this top tower tops out at 16. Why not have the tallest tower in the land? Like, why stop at not topping out? Because what are we going to do? Make another tower? I mean, we might. It depends how long you guys want to keep watching this channel. Which hopefully is forever. So yeah, because we have big plans for this. We got to get that farm space going. We've got to get a lot of stuff going on. So hopefully you guys love it because I am not stopping. Meanwhile, yeah, I think I'm going to like this a lot better, especially now that I've made this happy little discovery, which really makes that look a lot nicer. I think it's okay for the windows right now. That's not terrible. But in the future, maybe we can look at doing that same kind of thing over here on the corner. Maybe for my own peace of mind, we could actually do that right now, right here. So what is that? Okay, we'll keep that, but let's go into Merlins and go for wooden Merlins, 2 wooden corners. Is that one of the corners? Yeah. And then just clap it off like that. Ugh, it does look really good. Oh, I'm glad I discovered that. I am glad. The construction continues at a pace, and I think people's schedules are getting a little more organized and a little better. We do have some wounds needing to tend with Hazel here. Hazel? Margaret Hazel. Okay, but her hit points are maxed out, so I think she just needs to deal with that hypothermia, and she'll be okay. In the meantime, we got to take a look at what we want for this space. Now, on the floors below, we have the main hall. We've got this library here, which we'll get those shelves going in a second. We've got the tailor's workshop, and, of course, a couple of chapels in the chapel tower. A couple of fairly nice rooms here. I really like, for example, Margaret's room. Temperature-wise, we could work on it a bit, but 15 degrees is not bad. I don't think you're getting hypothermia at that rate. The Great Hall here is 20, which I would say is probably comfortable, especially when it's, the dead of winter here. 25 in here. We've got our stone workshop. We have our weapons workshops in here as well. Then in the basement here, we have our eventual kitchen. So I think these top floors, where we're at here, I kind of think at this point, maybe we could put another barracks in here. But again, we have a lot of room for these new weapons racks. So I think, honestly, these just need to be really nice, like baller level bedrooms. It's something that I've noticed with these games, and I'm not trying to be critical of the way folks play these games, okay? However, I have noticed that a lot of times, some of the way these people play these games is building massive bases, which is cool, and they have lots and lots of, like, rows upon rows of kilns and production benches and all of that, and big giant chambers and stuff, and it's cool. I love that. Don't get me wrong. They're better at the game than me. But there's just a real kick. I get such a kick out of being able to, what would you say? Being able to, like, really dive down and design a tight little quarters, like little rooms here and there. I mean, big rooms, I guess, compared to some of the Spartan quarters. But also there's, like, little spaces and passageways and things like that where you can store stuff. That's kind of my jam with these games. So a lot to get done here, but let's take a look at this room. I think baller bedrooms. That's what we're doing. So right away, I'm going to click on these, and they won't let me click on it even though it's highlighted. We'll cancel these. Yeah, see how it highlights? Oh, I had it there for a second. There we go. Highlights the wall, but then it doesn't let me do it. Okay. So what we do need, though, is I'm going to put this here, and we need some bracing there. So I don't forget, we need to put bracing there. Then I was thinking we keep going so we can get a couple of rooms in here, like maybe like so. Then we have, let's say we put a door right here. And then a door right there. Okay? So 2 doors, 2 entryways. Then we put a wall straight down here, like so. Okay, so that is a very nice bedroom. Maybe this room has a table and chair and some backgammon. Maybe this is a bedroom. And the reason for that is because this also goes out onto this, like, balcony. But, I don't know. Again, if we could assign these, that would be amazing. Okay, so that's this. You come up here, you come up to these chambers here. Then you've got this situation. We're going to deconstruct that wall. And we're going to put a door here. We're going to turn that into a door, which looks like it's going to happen. We're going to bring this down and across here, like so. Hang on, let's think about that, because we want actually to have... Is this going to be a massive room? And sometimes, honestly, like, does this look a little weird? It makes for, like, weird proportions in rooms, yes. But, again, I kind of feel like that makes sense to me as a castle. So if we have a door in here, we could do... What if we just made another library? Because, again, we can double up on this stuff. We can have an upper library. So what if we do... let's go here and do, like, a double door thing. That's going to be awesome. We'll have the walls come across here, so you've got a little spot for for that. Then in here we could have a weapons rack, of course. But this will be kind of like our new modern one now that we have figured some stuff out here. Where is it? I'll always forget where everything is. I think I play too many games, you know, and they're all blending together, and I'm like, oh, that's in this part. In this game, it's in a different spot. Okay. Anyway, enough complaining. So this is tough. This is not quite laid out for this, but it is if we put it in this corner, maybe? Like there, maybe? No, that's weird. And that doesn't fit. It really wants to be there, I think. And then the door is right here. I think that's going to work. We can put a brazier right there. And then here we can put some... let's make sure we get some bracing before we forget. Isn't that where I want the door? Why would it let me put bracing there if there was a door there? So let's put it right there. And across, like so. And then let's put in like a stone. I'm going to keep the things going. Let's get in lots of shelvery here and here. Then let's get in a clay brazier here. Door there. So let's put one. We don't really need too many of these. But like it's tucked in and away from that shelf there is good. Let's get another shelf in here. And then let's get some wooden torch walls on, like right up against that. Yes, good. One over the bench. We used to be able to do that, and I think we still could, but that's... Maybe this bench is a little too... It's not going to quite work because of how tall this one is. Okay, so that's good. Then we come in here, and let's say we have just like another reading room. Because I really like... I like a good reading room. Hey, sleeping on a wooden table, large wooden table, way too big, of course, of course. Also pretty sizable, so let's go small stone, and let's put it like right here in the corner. And stone thing, yeah, there we are. Yes, very good. I mean, this is more of like I would call this like a lore builder rather than an actual functional room that we can care about. I'm going to be honest. But hey, at some point in the late game, and this is, I guess, also why I'm holding off on the... come on, let me place it. This is why I'm holding off on some of the, rushing research, is because I want to watch it being done. Can I get that there? No, it's not going to quite look good. I want to wait until I can do it in this castle. I want to wait until I can watch people research. Okay, it doesn't let me place it because of the bracing, I guess. But let's put a bookshelf right up against that. There, and we've got some stuff there, and we have a... We can put that there. Oh, we can't. Okay. There we can, though. Okay, there we go. So there's a little mini library, and here we're going to have some nice, fancy rooms. Okay, for these rooms, we're going to definitely want to take advantage of some of the new stuff we've discovered, like the chest. So let's do something like this. There, I guess that's kind of weird, but I'm okay with it. And let's put that the stone stool we discovered. Let's put that. No, this bed is weird. We don't like this bed placement, so let's place it a little more like. This room is a weird size. We're okay with it. We're having fun. Let's do it there. Stone stool next to it, so that's a bedside table. And then where did that chest go? Oh no, we haven't unlocked it yet, have we? Okay, so we've got to unlock that chest ASAP because that chest is awesome. Let's get a wooden chair and a table or something. Where's a small... How big is this small table? So the door's going to be right there. We could put a small... I think the tables are a little too big to put in this space, but that's okay. We're going to get a wooden chair over here in the corner just to give a semblance of, stuff to do and things going on in the space. Then we're going to go ahead and wooden wall torch above the bed. And this entrance here. Clay brazier. And a clay brazier next to the bed. Oh, that's so cozy. Are you kidding me with how cozy that is? Then maybe just for a good measure, some bracing. We don't want this thing to fall down when we eventually do start attracting trebuchets. Then let's get some... I guess you can't... If you put tool shelves in here, it might ruin the private bedroom. I have to look at the stats. We'll put pottery over the fire, because the fire, what's it going to do to the pottery? It's basically making it stronger or something. I don't know. You know what? Let's not trust me with any of your pottery. Then I think we need... Where was the... Isn't there a wall tool shelf? Where'd the bookshelf go? Has it moved because it's storage now? Oh, I see what I did wrong. Okay, this is awesome. So there's stuff these bookshelves are actually functional now, and I'm an idiot because I put shelves where the books are supposed to be. So let's go back up here and hope they haven't been built yet, which they haven't. A lot of chaos going on here. Let us unbuild these. Can't wait to go through this and remove all these storage plots and put in proper bookshelves. I love that. So we're going to put in some bookshelves right here. Can we access it from all sides? I wonder if that's the case. If that's the... let's just do this. Because it would be nice to make rows of bookshelves, but oh man, is this ever going to improve the design dreams for this place. Oh, this is going to start looking real awesome. However, I have set a bunch of bookshelves in here too, so as I can see now, they are finished and empty. So that's exactly what they're for. Let's remove some of this errant storage. We don't need this much storage now. Deconstruct. And honestly, I cannot wait to see people researching and let me select the... Okay. And using this space. I cannot wait to see that. Don't know why there's a short bow being stored there, because I probably didn't get that ready. So let's deconstruct that. Okay, this is feeling really good. I don't even know if we need any of these. We're about to have so much bookshelf space. This is amazing. Okay, this is coming along really nicely. Oh, I love this shelf is built here. So they didn't get around to doing the other ones, but they did these. So we could have... Let's just leave it as is. Food can go here, which actually maybe not food. Because I think it'll rot. No food. Okay, there we go. So obviously this space actually shouldn't even have these, to be honest. Let's deconstruct that and put some bookshelves in here. Okay, well, it took me a while to learn, but I have learned what goes where now, and I am a better man for it, I tell you. Yorkson? Yeah, thank you very much. Good work, Yorkson. Oh, bookshelves. Oh, what is this, the game The Best? It is time to be careful in Borgton because a ferocious swarm of wolves has approached. Now, one good thing about the wolves... Wait, hang on a minute. Did they spawn? Oh, no, there's a tunnel here. One good thing about the wolf spawn is if we're careful, and don't let them through our doors, obviously, and try not to go out there too often. So, like, what are you doing? You are hauling to stockpile. Okay, so if we're careful about this and get behind the walls, it's time to get behind the walls. It's time. Draft. Get behind the walls. You're headed behind the walls. We do need an alarm or something we can sound to make sure we get people behind the walls. However, what I'm saying about this is if we're... Where are you going? What's your plan here? Oh, I see you've been doing some hunting or something. Okay, that's good, but we don't want to... What we need is an alarm, and I think Rimworld does this where you can assign a zone. So it's like when we set the state or an alarm state, so it's like yellow alert or something, which means just stay behind the castle walls. Because I'm not going to be able to draft everybody forever and keep them all behind the walls for long. At some point, they're all going to go and try to deal with all the various tasks. So we have hostile animals. Settlers are unconscious again. Walt is unconscious. He's been having some problems, let's be honest. Let's go ahead and draft some archers, except for Walt. Sigmund, maybe. We'll bring Sigmund over here. We'll bring Yvette, who's hauling stuff to the stockpile. We don't want her doing that. And we'll bring Yorkson Borgton over here, who's got a very small reach with his bow. What the heck, even? No, it's okay, I guess. And we'll get these archers doing some arching. In the meanwhile, Alba, let's get you back to just doing some stuff. Let's get you guys back to doing some stuff as well. If you're going to keep going outside, getting resources. No, she's going to get in trouble if she does that, so we got to draft her and pull her out of there. Yeah, we're going to need some kind of ability to tell people not to go near the wolves. I guess her stance is flee, though, so once she gets near, I'm sure she will decide to flee. It is on flee. Oh, we could banish her. Interesting. I don't think this is a good idea. Okay, there we go. We've got her running away. If anything, she's just, like, convincing them to get closer to us, which I don't hate. But this is a loop that she will not be able to get out of. Unless we forbid... I don't want to forbid the deers either, though. Oh, she's trying to hunt that one. So let's unhunt. No, unhunt those two. And try to get her... Okay, let's forbid all this stuff, I guess. Let's go to forbid all of that. Okay, please just run away. Oh, okay, for heaven's sake. Let's draft you and just pull you back. Things are just... Okay, see? Yeah, this is going to be a problem. Okay, the wolves are almost at her. We do have the traps. Hopefully she can get back. I don't know why... Okay, those two traps did it, and that trap did it. Alba seems to have taken a bite, but she got through okay. So let's pull a couple of our archers up here. Again, Alba, you are going to be the death of me unless I can... Watch. I'll undraft you. No. Okay, we got to keep her drafted because otherwise she's going to go out there. I don't know why she's the only one that insists on going out there to get that. Probably because that's her whole thing, but... Animal handling skills has gone to level 15. That's good. I can't wait until that gets added into the game. All right, how are your hit points doing? Your hit points are okay. And you're not feeling so good. Let's undraft you guys and put you to sleep now. No, please don't. Okay, you're going to get those resources. That's not going to attract the wolves. Most of the wolves are dead or chased off. Let's unforbid those now so we can get the meat. And I think we tended to that okay. I think we did okay. I'm removing the wicker roof because when I asked somebody to build it, they said that it is has a stability of 0 and is unbuildable. I'm not sure. Are we out of wood? No, we have 1,500 wood, so somebody is kind of ignoring building this. There we go. I'm going to prioritize getting that built and see if we can't get some roofing in because that should be stable enough at this point. I just want to figure out why this isn't getting... There we go. That's getting built. So maybe now I can put the ceiling back in. And sometimes I find if you just kind of sometimes need to reset something. Just take it away, put it back in, have them try to build it again. So let's do that right now and see if this time it actually gets added to the pile of tasks. The final piece on the rooms are done, and these people are impatient because, yeah, we don't even have a roof over it, and there's way better bedrooms to choose from. In fact, these aren't even classified as bedrooms. But Yorkson is like, no, this is good enough for me. I'm going to sleep on this snow-covered bed in this snow-covered half-bedroom. Not sure why. Maybe it's just because I designed it really, really well, but it's definitely causing some problems like settlers suffering from cold. Some are idle, but that's because I've turned off any mining that brings them out into the deep snow, and some hunting tasks are gone. I think we should just keep building. I mean, we have 2,000 limestone bricks. We might as well keep building. We are trying to get to the top here. We're trying to see this thing through. This roof, it's okay. I think it's going to look better, honestly, on some of these fuller towers. So let me know what you think of that, but I do think this is a better design. Oh, especially with the bracing like that. That's awesome. I do think this is a better design than what we had in the episode before. So, again, thanks for the feedback. Here's sort of the layout. We're probably just going to, honestly, we're just going to copy this a little bit because this is working for me. And let's finish these towers with some nice luxury bedrooms and make this a fort that everyone can call home. Yes, it's nice to see Organa and Yvette up on our inside the main library, the Royal Library, hard at work on some new research for us, which will undoubtedly attract some nastier raids. But hey, that's just life. She picks up the book, and where does she put it? On a bookshelf, and there's some of the actual books that are actually stored. Oh my goodness, I love this game. The diligent workers have finally completed another floor, so right away we're going to get to work on designing the layout. I think we're basically very much going to copy kind of what we did below, although we'll shift the hallway size a little bit so you can actually get around to this area. So I'm just wondering right now if I first lay down the hallway, then after that we can do, windows and whatnot. But also we need to figure out, make sure that the walls are still being properly braced and stuff so that we can finish them off. I think this is the interior wall here. So if we go from here, oh wait, hang on, no, because this would be the exterior here. So I think it's like maybe even this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, okay, we got to go off this. This one here must be the most interior wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that comes to about here, which would then come up to here to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, perfect. Okay, so something like that is going to work for us here, which means what we can do is place a wooden door here and here to get into this space here, and then we'll have this guy kind of come out here and create basically an L-shape room like here and here. So like a fairly small room and a fairly large room here. Then I think we've got enough space here that we could, well, let's pause for a second and let's get a door in like there and there. And let's put this wall right through to here. There we are. Okay, so we've got, that's another 4 rooms. I mean, we are making rooms galore here. Now, I'm not going to put windows here because we're kind of skipping every other. Because I don't want to, I guess we're just going to skip the windows on this side. So this is going to be sort of a, let's say, a sadder existence. These windows, I might line them up to be a bit more, it's kind of tough to do, isn't it? So we could either get rid of that window because it's a little bit of a weird spot or, kind of shift altogether what we're up to. But let's see if it looks okay by putting another window in there and just kind of lining these windows up a little bit better. I think I kind of want to move. What do we have over this? There's some bracing there. So I kind of wanted to, I think it makes more sense to have a window there. So we might want to get rid of that window altogether and then just have a window there. But that's pretty good. So we're going to leave that spot empty. We could probably put some windows here, I think. Simply because we're going to keep going up here, so that's all good. Then this is a new spot, so let's get a window there and right there. And yes, exactly. Ignore the windows here. And I think one more floor up, maybe on this side, we put a balcony. So we'll cap this expansion off on this side here. But truly, this thing is starting to look like a building for the ages. I think I want to jump forward ahead, like get these designed and show you the layout, but then get this thing capped off. I think, folks, that we might be at the top of this tower here, because what are we? We're at, so this is 13 here. So we might want to think about capping this guy off as it's looking pretty darn good. With the bedrooms completely designed, at least, and on the way to being built, some of them more Spartan than others. Like, I think this is one of the sadder bedrooms I've ever made, but hey, they get a shelf. All right, we'll turn off food, of course, but they get a shelf. I mean, what more can they ask for? So I think this is looking and feeling pretty good, but yes, as we've seen in the floor below here, it is just some more of these bedrooms. And I think that makes the most sense to me as far as, like, they'll all sleep, and as they all come thundering down the stairs, they can get some food, they can eat in the main hall, they can do their worshiping all in the same towers, and then get out and face the day. It is starting to lack, I would say, efficiency, because that is quite a long ways to go to get to the top of this thing. So I am definitely looking forward to capping it off here, and then maybe the next few floors should have I don't know, storage or something that will be low priority, but at least maybe it's just a little better, because I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms here, we have another 3 here, and then down here I think we even have 2 bedrooms down here, very small ones. Another, I mean, what is going on with this bedroom? Okay, we might want to like design that a little better. I do think that we have, I mean, some idle settlers, but I do think we are now able to get furniture too, which unlocks the candle sconces, for which I will need limestone, which I believe I've got a little bit lying around. Candelabras. Oh, we're going to have to do a whole overhaul, and quality tables. So we do have a lot of overhauling to do. In fact, I don't know, let's just take a look here. So we got wooden torches, and that's all here. Or we can do the candelabras. Oh my goodness, these are awesome. Okay, let's, we got to switch, I think. We got to get rid of some of the torchlight we have going in here, and let's get some friggin' candles going on, because these are truly nice places. Candle sconce or candle sconce with 5 limestone. Let's see what the limestone ones look like in here. Then in here, they've already got a torch built. I think we might go through them all and remove. I mean, the question is, like, are these candlelights going to be consumables? Because if that's the case, then we don't really want to make too many of them if we have to constantly, like, have a steward deal with them. Let's put a wall one over here, I say, as I build a bunch more. But, I mean, come on. That looks just so good. Oh, this game. Every time you add something and it just... Oh, look at that. That's cool. We could definitely put something like that. That would go well in a religious setting because it looks kind of like a shrine. So let's do something like that. Candle sconce that takes iron. Let's build one of these. Let's build a fancy one in here just to see. We got a bit of iron lying around. So let's see what that looks like once we build that. And I think these next rooms will have to have some of that inner fanciness. Now, I know what I said before, we were going to build these into layered sort of balconies, but I really like the shape that this took on. So I think we're just going to cap off this tower here and build a shape that allows us... we're going to have to do... Actually, we're going to have to get pretty clever here with some bracing. So I might have to redo some of this if I want some bracing. Like maybe move that window over preemptively. Okay, so we're going to basically just cap this off and take a look at what we want to do. Let's get our second floor up and running so we can take a look at how we're going to get this roof in here, because we're going to have to deconstruct actually a lot of this, I think, unfortunately. So this is kind of our inner exposed area here. I am bringing it out a little bit again with a little bit of bracing because I just think it looks nice. But if we go off of this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is the size of our, like, in the internal structure that we want here. Then we're going to put a door, like, there probably to get out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then the internal wall is here. But we're still going to carry on with the outer shape here. Although I think back here was where we wanted to make our balcony kind of come out. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Okay, so it's all lining up quite nicely still. And we'll get a balcony going here. So we'll take out, like, let's say... Oh, I had it the first time. Okay, weird. We'll take that out, and we'll put a door in here. And then we're going to go with a limestone block floor. No, I don't want to go out like that, because that's where the Merlins are going to be. So L to cancel. Okay. So let's cancel all that, carefully making sure to select the right thing. And let's Merlin it up. And then let's see what we get up to with this like roofing structure. I'm going to have to move a lot of the bracing and make that work. So I've shifted some of the bracing here, and I've created what I think could be a good sort of central roof kind of structure around which I will build the rest of this crenellation kind of thing. So you have like an area. Oh, we should get like some torches along here. I can't wait to go through. Honestly, I cannot wait to go through all this and replace it all with some candles and stuff like that. But by moving the bracing, I've created a spot here and here where I think I can get some roofing across. And we'll go with the peaked roof like so. And I think if we do that, might look the best. Although I think we might even want to move it over one more over here, because that's not quite looking very symmetrical. But it will if I get it one wider, I think. Yeah, I think it'll look a little better if we get that just over a little bit. Now, the other option here, again, leave in the comments below, let's get that debate going again, is we could just, totally flatten it off with a ceiling like this. But I do think it makes it look nice if you kind of make it look a little bit like they had some issues with, where do we want to put that window? Put the window above this, maybe? Or just no window here, because they've got a window there. So let's deconstruct that. And deconstruct that wooden torch. And then this. And we're going to move that bracing over here. We can put some candelabras up. Oh, look at these. Like that. There's the candelabras. That looks awesome. Now, is there anything we need to know about this? Candle sconce on, off. Heat output is 30 versus a torch, which is 150. Okay, so they're much less heat output. But again, as long as you have braziers, you're going to be fine in most of these rooms. Okay, so we've deconstructed that. We're just about to turn this back into a limestone block wall, which will then allow us to get this bracing up here. Then let's, of course, a candelabra. Let's do a candle sconce made out of limestone right there. Oh, that's going to be good. Right over the backgammon table. Come on. So they don't have a window here. That's fine. That's a shame, but this is going to make this look a little better. I do wish... Okay, so let's get this across to there. So that definitely looks a little better. Now, I don't know if we put one behind it. That might look a little sort of meh. But worst case scenario, we just make that more floor here. Wicker roof wall. Straight across. We could try... Oops. We could try a straight across and see what that looks like. Well, I think that looks considerably worse, so that's good, but that's good to know, okay? Does it look worse? Yes. Did we learn that together in front of me? Yes. Okay, so let's get this guy back in here. Let's get that built and just see what it looks like. Then, I believe, is this not a door? No, the door's here, so that's fine. So we're going to put in our floor across like so. Across here like so. Same thing here. Yeah, so there's a lot of flooring in the back, but that's okay. Let's get that a little, like, crenellationed off and see what we think. Oh, we kind of don't need that piece there, do we? So maybe we don't want to do that there. Let's make sure we kind of just copy it. Like so. Oh, but then it goes 2 down. Okay, I can live with that. Go 2 down here. And let's crenelize it and see if that works. We have made it to early spring, but I am worried this may be our last spring because the progeny have decided to attack. I think they saw our glistening insult to their kind, sticking straight up into the air, almost going to the very top, 16 levels high. And so they have decided to attack, and yep, there it is. 3 movable trebuchets. I'm not sure how we're going to take these down, as I have not done this before. This does not look good. My settlers are exhausted, so they're very upset with me. They are only going to get more upset. We do have some archers, so maybe there's a way we can, like, wear them down. I'm not really sure what these trebuchets are going to do, but I do know that everybody needs to get back home immediately. I'm just gonna I'm gonna draft everyone, and we are going to defend this because look how well we're doing. Look at this beautiful tower. Can it sustain a prolonged attack from the progeny? We will have to find out first by drafting everybody and meeting at the walls, as we usually do. That is always our defense. But until they get here and collected, and until these raiders begin their attack, I am simply not sure what's about to happen to me. This makes me think that it might be a good idea to have the occasional, guard tower. If we had a guard tower here and here, at each of the corners, we could arm that guard tower and fire from it right away, destroying the trebuchets with a big height advantage. I don't know. That's for a long ways from now. Eventually, I'd love to have more of a walled fortress here, but that is not this day. They continue building this fort, and now they fight for their lives. Get ready. A rainy evening, and the attack begins. Our folks are almost to the tower. Oh, no! Oh, my goodness. They have started attacking the wall straight away. Okay, 11 hit points. What was that? 11 hit points on the research table. So, wait, they hit the research table? That doesn't make any sense. How did that stone get all the way through and hit the research table? Oh, that does not look good. Okay, so we're going to have to repair that. I don't know if you can set things to repair. I've not had to deal with this before. Okay, so I'm a little concerned about that and the fact that they're just straight up firing. Do we know how many rounds they're going to have? No, but we might have to weather their attacks while we deal with this excursionary force. So once we deal with the excursionary force, then we can move out in a bit more strength. Now, these are our melee troops. Why don't we move them closer to the bridge, maybe, and deal with these guys? Have they started attacking again? Oh, it looks like they fired again. And hard to tell what they're firing at. I'm not seeing... Oh, boy. Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord. That's terrible. Oh, I do not enjoy this part at all. They're smacking down my castle. Well, we're dealing a good blow to them as usual, though, so we're not going to let them get in. However, we are apparently going to let them smash the crap out of my walls. I'm not sure why the walls don't seem to be crumbling, so that's okay, but they do seem to be getting some good hits on my research tables. When they get destroyed, is it going to be easy to find those again? Oh, they've destroyed... Okay, so they destroyed... I'm confused. They destroyed some chairs. Here goes another attack. Spare room seems to be hit. They've destroyed something. They destroyed the research tables. I think it was the research that got them to this level of evil. At any rate, the attack continues. I gotta keep paying attention to this. Okay, where are archers? They need to get taken down first. It looks like we're doing okay. I don't think there's any archer troops here. Progeny Marauder Baldred is dead. They continue their attack from afar. These trebuchets are dealing a lot of damage, but weirdly to stuff inside and not the actual walls. I thought they were going to bring this whole thing down. They must be... Yeah, okay, it looks like some hit points on the walls are going down. I'm not sure how to repair those. I assume... Will it be automatic? Somebody in the comments below tell me how to repair my walls. In the meantime, they have made it through the first few doors, but they still have these doors to get through as well. So I'm going to bring these archers here. I'm going to bring these melee troops over to the walls over here. We're going to send them out soon. That's the problem, is we don't have another door with which to sally. So we need to get rid of these people here. Rob is dead. Rob goes down. We just need to get rid of these two, I think. So let's get our melee folks down here and ready to move at a moment's notice. We just have to deal with Osred. And then these troops are... Okay, no. Don't you guys go and deal with Osred. We'll let the archers deal with Osred. Then we're going to go out and get these trebuchets. And then we're going to have to look at the damage dealt. Okay, so first we're going to bring these guys out. I wish we could have control groups, but we can't. Okay. So we've got a few people left to deal with over here, and they have not given up their attack, even though their main assaulting force is gone. I'm not seeing any major collapses, I say, right as we lose a whole... Oh, my goodness, that was rough. Okay, I did not like seeing that. We got to move quick here, folks. All right, move forward. Archers, bring up the rear. Bring you guys a little closer. Okay, let's go around this way here. Archers, let's bring you over there. Okay, we need to get to those trebuchets fast. They are going to bring down this whole thing if we're not careful. Oh my goodness, look at the hole in there. Oh, I hate it. Okay, hurry up. All right, good. We seem to have brought with us a few interested parties interested in doing some damage. Okay, we're going to move a little closer here. Margaret has been injured. That's all right, Margaret. I don't know what you're up to. Go and get Dudley out of here. Dudley is going to die very soon. Have they left? Yeah, they've left the trebuchets. Okay, we've spiked their guns. That's good. Okay, you deal with... Yeah, there we go. Focus down Aldrich. Margaret, yeah, you just, I guess, stay there. I don't know. You're a little bit... Wait, did we lose somebody? Okay, no, we haven't lost anybody. But it looks like we're going to lose Bertrand here. So let's pull Bertrand back. There we are. Oh my goodness, okay. We managed to survive that. Some of the buildings of Bogton were destroyed under the bombardment of enemy weapons. Pyre? A pyre was destroyed? Okay, yeah, that happens all the time. Limestone block floor, research table, reinforced door, wooden floor. That's all that was destroyed. And I definitely don't want them to get away, though. I kind of really want to make an example of these absolute jerks. So yeah, cut Willem to pieces. Move Godric into a position where he is no longer alive. You are undrafted, so you can go home now. And who else do we have? They've all left. Excellent. Another classic victory for the people of Borgton. However, not without a cost this time. So things are definitely getting spicier here in Going Medieval, which is kind of fun, but also I just wanted to build a castle. Oh, look at all that damage. So somebody in the comments below, help me out here. How do we repair that? I can rebuild stuff, yes, but how do you just have to deconstruct? Is that the best way to do this? So let's get that floor back in here. And, oh, cancel, we don't need that floor. But we certainly have made a lot of progress, attempted to be undone by the hoarding raiders from afar. We will make short work of them in the future as we learn more about their ways. Trust me, this will be... That is truly one of their final mistakes. I will see to it. Okay, so we've rebuilt that section there. This section, I mean, it looks injured, so hopefully it gets like a trap. A steward will come and deal with that. And then we do need to, I guess those chairs took some damage, and maybe the decorations there probably took some damage. Our reading room is still good. The floor was knocked out here and here. So we'll get that dealt with, and then we'll put in that research table again. So we can keep doing the research. But no sooner had somebody pointed out that I wasn't getting attacked by the trebuchets than I got attacked by a big ol' trebuchet. Easy enough to repair the damage, but I'm sure we haven't seen the last of them. And hopefully I haven't seen the last of you. I hope you found this to be some truly solid content. And definitely help me out in the comments below with kind of like, what is next? How should we get ready to defend ourselves from those attacks in the future? And how to repair our castle. Good luck, Bertrand. Get yourself some help. Organa is unconscious. Yorkson, carry her home so she may sleep. She has earned her sleep, as did you all. Wait, okay. Okay, carry him to a bed. Everybody's just falling asleep. Listen, I know that was a big, scary battle, but look, you guys gotta go to sleep at some point. All right. A lot got done, and a lot happened to us, but we will see you all in the next episode of Going Medieval.